Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where we're coming to you from the Gold Coast in Australia.
Nice sunny day today.
It's time for our first ever Australian theme park. We're here at Warner Brothers Movie World on the Gold Coast, and we are really excited for this here today.
So this park opened in 1991 and it's home to 5 coasters. We can't wait.
Including the absolutely awesome DC Rivals Hypercoaster. It's a Mack Rides Hyper, and you know what? It looks absolutely gorgeous. When we was driving into the car park, just the colour scheme of it.
I really like the colour, to be honest.
Oh, the purple track looks absolutely spectacular. We just want to say thank you to the park for providing us with admission today, and also permission to film on some of the rides here today, including DC Rivals.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be an absolutely epic day, so come and join us as we enjoy everything that this park has to offer. Great day. Here's a look then at the main entrance to the park, and yeah, I love the archway over there with the logo on, and of course the top hat there as well for Superman. You got the S&S shot tower here, and yeah, park hours are 9 AM, so an early opener through until 6 PM. Here we go then, so we are now inside the park, and here's a look at the entrance just here, Warner Brothers Movie World. And yeah, already it's starting to give me Movie Park Germany vibes.
I feel like I'm at Movie Park Germany. It's so weird.
Yeah, instead of having Star Trek at the bottom, we've got Superman just down here. Yeah, an Intamin accelerator
Looks really good.
that we're going to be heading on to. But yeah, look at this. Wow, as you come in, all the palm trees. Beautiful day for it today. Look at the fountain, it's yellow. I believe that's because there's an event on at the moment. Yeah, so they've actually changed the colour of the fountain. Well, there's a look at Superman Escape just over there. And yeah, we're going to head round here onto DC Rivals Hypercoaster. And yeah, we're going to be able to capture our reactions on this, take you along for a nice ride on here thanks to the park. This opened here in 2017, and this was the ride that really got me wanting to come out here to Australia. It's always been a bucket list country for me, but when this opened, there was so much hype around it, and I just really wanted to come and do it. I mean, what do you think of the look of that?
Oh, it looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? And I have to say, even though it's so sunny, the tracks are painted so well. You can't see loads of fading track, which is nice to see.
I'd imagine they have to paint them on a regular basis here, like in this heat, but yeah, we're going to walk down this way and head down towards the coaster. It stands an impressive 202 feet, speeds of over 70 miles an hour, and it's also got a backwards seat as well, which we're going to be experiencing. Get ready to join us as we ride DC Rivals Hypercoaster here in Australia, manufactured by Mack Rides. This looks absolutely epic. I'm so pumped for this right now. We'd also just like to say thank you to the park for providing us with Fast Track today, which is really kind of them. So of course we can get lots of rides in and make the most of it. When you're traveling to the other side of the world, you want to make sure you're getting in as much as you can do. Yeah, here's a look at the station area. Quite a bit of shade over the queue line, lots of fans as well. And here's a look at the station. There's the backward seat just over there. Honestly, I cannot wait to experience that and see what it's like. And yeah, we're going to be heading down for a nice front row ride, and we'll take you on. This is it, a huge bucket list coaster. How are you feeling, Charlotte? DC Rivals Hypercoaster. Honestly, it looks the part when you come onto the car park. We're about to experience it. Come and join us as we ride for the first time on this Mack Rides Hypercoaster. Here we go then, it's time for our first ever ride on DC Rivals Hypercoaster. Oh my god, I remember watching this ride being built, seeing this gorgeous purple track arrive on the car park, and now here we are in Australia about to ride on this beast of a coaster, over 200 foot tall. How are you feeling, Charlotte? Oh blimey, it's hot. And it's going to make this ride even more intense, especially when we do it backwards next.
That's going to be crazy.
Here we go. Oh wow. It's a steep drop, this one. Woo-hoo-hoo! Here we go, viewers. Let's go. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Turn around there. Woo! Oh, really quite intense for a Mack coaster. Woo! Woo! Oh, I love the S-bend. Woo! Lots of snappy transitions. Into a bit of a helix, helix, helix. Woo! happy. Woo! Airtime hill, here we go. Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, wow. It's long, it's intense, it's smooth. That was absolutely fantastic. I'd say that exceeded my expectations, to be honest. It was really forceful. Blimey, that was epic. On-ride footage there from our first ever time experiencing DC Rivals Hypercoaster, and that certainly did not disappoint.
Honestly, that was absolutely fantastic. From start to finish, it was just kept going and going. It was a brilliant coaster.
It's relentless, it's a long ride, it's got some great forces, fantastic speed, and of course it starts off with an absolutely amazing first drop there.
The drop is phenomenal.
The angle of that, and you're looking straight down at the cars parked on the car park below you. There's some amazing scenery in the distance, and in fact here it comes just behind us. Absolutely amazing first drop. You're whipped out your seat.
You really are,
especially further back on the train as well. I'd imagine you're going to get whipped out. And then along with that as well, you've got the non-inversing loop, which I thought was a really nice highlight. That's 130 foot tall, that.
It's big.
Obviously there's no inversions on the ride, it's just that non-inversing loop. But yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. Along with that, the airtime hills, the forces going around the corners. It rode even better than I was expecting.
That was an absolutely cracking ride.
And you got to think as well, it's only just open, it's not really warmed up yet.
No, like throughout the day, it's going to keep warming up.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the temperature over here as well. That's really going to heat the wheels up and make it even better. But now we've done it facing forwards.
Yeah.
How do you feel about riding it backwards?
I really think this is going to be quite a scary experience.
I think it's going to be ridiculously intense. I mean, this coaster is really speedy.
It is.
And that drop going down backwards, I can't imagine how this is going to feel.
I can't wait to get on it.
And the good thing is, once again, we can take you on for a POV and bring you along for this.
Oh.
This was the big bucket list ride of the trip, so I'm so glad the park will let us film on it.
100%.
Here we go, let's go and ride DC Rivals Hypercoaster on the backward seats. Worth pointing out, this is an upcharge experience that you can buy here at the park. I think they said, is it 20?
I think they say it's around $20.
$20 to do that experience if you come in here. But yeah, it's an upcharge much like Enzo back on Icon.
Yes, it is.
Obviously that's got the spinning seat. We're going to be doing something similar to that down at Dreamworld. But yeah, here we go, let's go and ride DC Rivals Hypercoaster backwards. This is going to be awesome. Here we go then, so we are now sat on the backward seats of DC Rivals Hypercoaster. So yeah, as you mentioned, this is an upcharge experience here at the park, and this is something completely different, doing such a massive ride. We're going down a 200-foot drop, completely backwards. And yeah, we're gonna get a great view as we climb up the lift hill. Oh wow, already we're pushing forwards. How are you feeling here, Charlotte?
I'm really nervous actually.
I think this is gonna be really forceful.
Where I am.
I mean, we've done a lot of coasters at a lot of parks all across the world, but we're here in Australia and we're riding this. Like, when are we going to drop? Like, this is quite something. It really is.
Oh my God.
We're just climbing and climbing. Here we go. This is going to be really intense. This is it. Oh wow! Oh my God! Wow! Woo! They say keep your heads back. Oh! Woo! Ah! Oh! Some of the forces on this. Oh! Oh! Wow! I've never felt positive G's quite like that. Woo! Oh! It's some air time. Oh! 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 That helix backwards. Here we go. We're gonna get whipped down into this airtime hill. Oh, here we go. Woo! Woo! Oh, wow. Oh my God, that is one of the craziest roller coaster experiences I've ever had. DC Rivals has not disappointed. That was incredible. Blimey, that was relentless from start to finish. You're right, Charlotte. Oh my God. Oh my God, I have never experienced a ride quite like that before.
Oh my God, that was absolutely crazy. I was breathless on the brake run.
It was ridiculous, that was, wasn't it? Obviously we've done like a Mack Rides coaster spinning like Icon,
absolutely
but to actually be sat backwards and go down that drop backwards as well.
It was crazy, you just didn't know where you were. It was just from start to finish fantastic.
All the years I've been riding coasters, all the years I've been filming these vlogs, that is one of the best and most unique experiences I've ever had in a theme park.
Absolutely loved it.
It was worth the flights out here just for that. Like, that was absolutely insane. I cannot wait to do that again. But yeah, you're just getting the forces in completely different places.
Exactly.
The backwards airtime, the non-inverting loop, that was really weird going backwards.
Excellent.
But especially that drop, it was near blackout down there at the bottom, wasn't it? It was absolutely ridiculous, and that's the thing with these coasters. They are designed really to be facing forwards, so when you go backwards like that, you're getting completely different forces in different places. And as you can hear from the enjoyment of my voice there, I absolutely love that. You know me, I love a good intense ride. How did you find it intensity-wise?
I thought in parts it was quite blackouty, but I just loved it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm glad that you liked it. I didn't know if it'd be too much for you.
No, it was okay.
Because sometimes some of these really intense experiences can be a bit too much for you,
but
can't they?
Okay.
There we go. Oh, Superman going behind there behind us. Oh God, can't wait for that. But yeah, that was absolutely amazing. That is a world-class coaster. Definitely somewhere in my top 10 now.
Oh, 100%.
I didn't know how I was going to feel about the backward seat, because it's like with Enzo back on Icon back at Blackpool in the UK. Blimey, that feels like such a long way away. Other side of the world. You know, I enjoyed that, but you know, it's kind of, I prefer it facing forwards. With this, I enjoy it even more facing backwards. You know, what an epic experience. And of course in the UK, hopefully opening next year, will be Project Exodus at Thorpe Park. That's a Mack Ride Hypercoaster, and it's even taller than DC Rivals.
That's crazy, that's quite tall, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like an extra 30 foot on that. I wonder if it'll have a backward seat on it as well. But yeah, that was really good. So of course it gives you a bit of a preview of what we can expect from Exodus. And yeah, that makes me really happy. Obviously Exodus has got a much shorter layout than this, but yeah, that really builds me up to think that first drop on Exodus is going to be epic after doing that. World class ride at a brilliant park. Let's go and see some more. Oh, I love this entrance street just here. Look at all the facades, all the buildings, loads of shops, restaurants down here, the theatre, and yeah, it's undercover as well, which of course you really need, especially in this temperature. Fantastic. I cannot get over that experience. It was phenomenal. Oh, I'm so happy the ride lived up to expectations. You know, we've travelled so far, and that was our big ride for this trip. To get on that, oh,
Lived up to expectations.
honestly, like, breathtaking, it really was. Yeah, this is lovely down here. Now, anyone who's familiar with Movie Park Germany, a park that we've covered quite a few times on the channel, many of you may have been to, then yeah, actually, it looks very similar. This main street here is pretty much identical to Movie Park Germany.
Honestly, I feel like I'm back in Germany right now.
Yeah, and that is because Movie Park Germany used to be Warner Brothers World. Yeah, similar to here, you know, it used to be that name, you know, so obviously it was all built around the same sort of time. I think this came first here, this street, and then they built the one at the German version. Obviously it's now known as Movie Park Germany, but yeah, it's really weird because obviously you've got this little square down here. You even got the stunt show in the same place as at Movie Park Germany, which is just behind these facades. So yeah, it's quite weird for us, especially being to that park. But yeah, look at this just here, really nice. First impressions are great. I mean, it's got a really nice vibe, really friendly atmosphere, well themed, and also the park looks really well maintained as well. In terms of like all the buildings look nicely painted up. Looks like a well looked after park. Owned by Village Roadshow. They also own quite a few other attractions, including Wet and Wild, which is right next door. We're going to be heading there. And also as well, they own SeaWorld here on the Gold Coast. We're going to be checking out that too. Now, they also own like Top Golf out here. And along with that, they've got like an Australian Outback dinner show, which is near the park as well. So yeah, they've got lots of different attractions that they own around here, including, of course, Warner Brothers Movie World. Well, from what we've seen so far, it's a beautiful park with some fantastic theming here as well. Making our way down into Wild West Falls just here. And yeah, look at all the nice facades and buildings around here. Oh, this is really nice, isn't it?
Look at the theming, this is fantastic. I actually feel like we're in a Wild West town.
Yeah, like the theming's better than I was expecting here. Like all the floors done, you know me, I like the full experience. Yeah, this is fantastic round here. Lots to see, lots to get in this trip. And just seeing all this for the first time, you never beat your first time going places. But this really is the big one, coming here to Australia and coming and seeing all this. Honestly, it makes me really emotional. Like, we're just so lucky to be here and just see all this and appreciate it all. And yeah, DC Rivals, that was just amazing. We'll be having loads of rides on that whilst we're out here and making the most of it. But here we go. Up next, it's time for another ride that they're allowing us to film on. It's Wild West Falls.
Not Wild West Falls.
Yeah. This looks really good. Oh wow. Now this looks very similar to a ride called Rio Bravo at Park Warner Madrid. Here we go. Yeah, another one, of course, that ties into the Warner brand. And yeah, this looks really nice. In fact, this looks even better themed. Look at the rocks just there. very well looked after, this park. Like, you walk around, yeah, you can tell that money's been invested, lots of new attractions on the way. They've actually got a new themed area that's going to be coming here next year in 2024 with some new attractions all based around the Wizard of Oz. But yeah, I'll talk more about that later on. But yeah, here's a look at the attraction. Looks really nice, this does. Can't see any boats going around though. And here we go then on Wild West Falls. Really well themed. Reminds me a lot of Rio Bravo at Park Warner Madrid. Look at this. Welcome to the Wild West, and the good thing is, Charlotte, we're here on the front row as well.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
On the front row.
How are you feeling?
Of all places.
I tell you what, it's nice and hot. We've got like 27 degrees today, really humid. Look at this theming. Fantastic. From what we've seen so far, the theming of this park is absolutely brilliant. It really is. Nice big boats on this as well. Here we go, up our first lift hill we go just here. Some nice rope work around on this as well. You can't beat a water ride when the sun's shining. We've got a sinkhole up here. Cave in, keep away. Cave in, keep away. Rio Bravo Mining Company. Oh, here we go. Onto the turntable. Member of staff in there. There we go. Woo! Oh! Hey! Oh! I only got a light sprinkle there. Nice backwards drop with a little bit of a hill on there as well, a little bit of air time. Not quite as wild as the Rio Bravo, that one, yeah. Backward section round here. Beware of mud pits. Oh, I still can't get over DC Rivals though. It was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, we're going down there?
Yeah.
Oh no. That's wild.
Just the wild, wild west, Charlotte. Oh, that's it, moving across. Really impressed with the theming here. Exceeded expectations. But it is Warner Brothers, and they are. Oh! Geyser! Yeah, that was cool. Some nice effects on here. Breeze. Oh, this is cool. A bit like a river adventure around here. Falling rocks. Oh, I like the loco just up there as well. All the dynamite around, teepees around here. Nice long ride as well, and of course we've still got the huge drop to come.
What huge drop?
Lots of audio around the ride as well, which I like. Yeah, it's huge around here.
It's like a little village.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Little Wild West town just here. As we enter Dodge City. Population was 187, now it's 186.
Oh.
That's never a good sign. Oh, there we go. There's that person.
All right, okay. Look at this.
Oh, this is gorgeous around here. I'm just so happy to be here after all these years of wanting to come and do these parks and to see it all and the country in general. Now this is great because it's not just a flume ride, you know, it's a full experience taking you all around here. Shutter doors just there. I thought that was a sound effect then, it was a real bird.
Oh no, what a joke.
Oh no. I think it's going to go off. Or it might not. Oh, it does, yeah.
Wise choice.
There we go, look at this. Brilliant. Making our way up now to the lift hill. Loads of dynamite in here. Another member of staff. So yeah, maybe it's a rule over here. They have to have members of staff around the ride. And here we go. Here we are at the top of the lift. Onto this other turntable. We can see ourselves there in the mirror. Yeah. Are you ready, Charlotte? How are you feeling?
Sick.
Sick?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's a big drop.
It is a big drop. Doors open. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh no.
What a view. Wild West. Here we go. Woo! Oh, that was just nice and refreshing, that was. Not too much, that was it? You all right?
Not too
yeah,
bad.
she's okay. That was a great attraction, full experience, long, well themed. Really enjoyed that, it was great. Yeah. All right, footage there from Wild West Falls.
To be honest, I'm not that bad. It was just a light sprinkle.
I think it's quite nice there in this weather.
I'll be dried off in like 1 minute. So it's fine.
I tell you what, it's a really well-themed ride though, that. Loads to see around there as well. It does remind me quite a bit of Rio Bravo at Park Warner in Spain. However, I think this is even better with the theming on here. Really well looked after as well.
Like the Wild West sort of village that we went through, that was really nice. The train was really good as well.
Yeah, that was good, like the bridge that's fallen down. Some good teaser water effects as well.
Yeah, get that.
I like those. Yeah, fantastic. And even like the shutter doors just on there. Yeah, like I say, they've got staff sat around the ride as well. I'd imagine that's to help with ride evacuations on there as well.
Spider.
There we go. Oh, what sort of spider? Oh, there they go.
God,
oh, they're quite big, aren't they? There you go. Look at that, just up there. These are the first spiders we've seen in Australia. These. There you go. That's not the huntsman. That's yeah, that's just a massive. There you go, look at the size of them. Yeah. Well, that was a great ride, really well themed. Nice that we could POV on there as well and take you along. Yeah, fantastic, really enjoyable experience that was. Oh, look at this park with the gorgeous Gold Coast blue sky as well, the sun shining here. What is not to love? What a start to 2023 coming on this bucket list trip. And yeah, I love this plaza just here. Of course, DC Rivals over there. We got Green Lantern to do as well. And then just over here on the right, our next attraction coming up, Superman Escape. Yeah, this is a 2005 Intamin Accelerator. The early 2000s was really a time when we saw a lot of parks around the world buying these accelerator coasters. 2005 was the year that Rita opened, for example, back at Alton Towers in the UK. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this a go. You got the top hat just here as well, and I believe it's got an awesome dark ride section, which looks really good.
Say, this ride looks really well maintained. The track colour looks lovely. It's really proud.
Here it is. Oh, it goes slow over that top hat. Fantastic. Right, let's go and have a go. From this point on, the POVs have been provided by the park, so obviously, depending on what they give me, I will put into this vlog for you all. But yeah, we really appreciate them taking us round to get them POVs. On a water ride, they knew that Charlotte loves water rides, you see. And of course on DC Rivals, you know. Yeah, just to capture our own content on there was great, especially during such a busy time. It's the summer here in the Gold Coast, Australia. It's a busy time for the park, so we really appreciate them coming out and yeah, allowing us to get that footage with them.
Attention, attention, the earthquake tremors are increasing. Move the train to the... This is maintenance. We have reports of severe tremors in the main subway. Continue to throttle the station as quickly as you can. The tremors are getting worse. Continue to throttle the station as quickly as you can. Down to the subway. Where are you? We need urgent help at the MRT. The whole place is gaping from an earthquake. Cop 44, please. Superman.
Don't worry, folks. There's only one way out of this room. Heads back. I'll push you out of here. Fast.
Superman Escape for the first time, and that is a brilliant coaster, very snappy, quite intense, And yeah, it starts off with an awesome indoor dark ride scene.
Yeah, there's a lot of theming in there, it's quite good.
You got some cars that are kind of on the side, some other special effects in there. It's kind of like an earthquake hitting, I think, with the theme in there. And then of course you make your way round to the launch section as well. Hydraulic launch, 62 miles an hour, and yeah, it takes you up first, the 131 foot tall top hat. Very slow over the top, which was good.
It was slow.
And then of course after that, we made our way around the rest of the layout. No inversions, very similar to Rita, for example, with lots of twists and turns, but this was much better, wasn't it?
I thought it was quite intense, but my favourite part of the ride is how Superman's on the back of the car.
Yeah, he's actually on the back, pushing the train round, which is awesome, and that really adds to it. But yeah, it's a really nice themed attraction. It was also good how you got some water spray. Did you notice that?
Cool.
As you went through the building, there's like some big holes in the side, and then you blasted with water as you go through.
It's like smoke as you go through. It's like the water dripping down from it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that is the building, you know, what's falling apart, and hence why you launch out of there. There it goes. Wow, what a beauty. There you go. Fantastic. Now, I tell you what, I'm really enjoying this park so far. Yeah, that was great, and it looks nice as well with the colour scheme on there. Superman colours, of course. You can tell it's probably been painted recently as well. The park looks really nice. Yeah, really fresh. Fantastic. Right then, it's time for our third coaster of the day now here at Warner Brothers Movie World. I still can't believe that we're here. And here we go, time to ride the Green Lantern coaster. This opened at the park in 2011. And yeah, it's an S&S Al Loco, so we're quite familiar with these. In fact, we've done the ones with the exact same layouts. However, what makes this one quite unique is the design of the trains on here. Usually these Al Locos feature just 4 seats per train, 2 across. However, on this one, it's 4 across, meaning that there's 8 seats, and also the restraints on here as well, just a lap bar.
Honestly, these restraints look so much better than Mumbo's.
Yeah, they do, so I think you're going to enjoy this a bit more.
Enjoy it more.
You're not normally a big fan of those. Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to this. It's Green Lantern. Let's go and experience it, and we'll let you know our thoughts when we come off. Green Lantern, and I've got to say, I do like a good S&S Al Loco, and that's probably the best one I've done because of the bigger train design, increasing the throughput, and also because of the extra weight on each train, makes it faster as well.
See, I'm not a big fan of these coasters, but that one was better because of the restraint situation.
Yeah, I mean, you had a seat belt and then the lap bar that came down, but nothing on the shoulders. Slightly different profiling actually to some of the other ones, of course, to accommodate for the bigger train on there. But yeah, it was a good ride, I do enjoy it, and it was really fast through some of the elements.
Yeah, at the time it was so fast.
No wonder they need to trim it in some areas, because yeah, it was pretty fast going through. Anyway, we're having a great day so far at this park. First impressions, I'm really liking it here. Yeah, it really is great. Some of the operations are a little bit slower at getting the trains out, but I think the park looks beautiful. It's got some nice rides. It's really well looked after, and of course DC Rivals, one of the best coaster experiences anywhere in the world.
Fantastic.
Amazing. But anyway, we're going on a dark ride now, and this is Justice League, so we'll give this a go. Yeah, I'd imagine it's very similar to the rides that can be found at the Six Flags parks, but yeah, we'll go on here and let you know our thoughts after.
To defend many cities who are under attack. Can you tell us who is combating the threat in Metropolis? And is Superman there to defend the city of tomorrow? At this point,
just done our ride there on Justice League 3D the ride, and yeah, completely different to the Six Flags versions. With this one, it's more of a slow moving tracked dart ride, but you wear 3D glasses, and yeah, there's some really good theming in there.
Yeah, it was good. It's a mix of set pieces and theming, but there was some really good set pieces and theming in there.
Yeah, there was more of that than screens, which was good.
To be honest.
Yeah, enjoyed it. Yeah, quite a long ride as well. Lots of interactive to shoot at, a couple of animatronics around in there as well, and some nice effects. But yeah, overall a great ride. I just assumed that it was going to be, you know, very similar to the Six Flags version, but it wasn't.
But it was completely different.
Yeah, more of a slow moving ride. And I'd say there was more theming to look at on here.
I'd say so too. There was quite a bit in there.
Yeah, the Six Flags versions is more screen based. But yeah, this was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Great ride. Here we go then. Right, we're going to go on this S&S shot tower just around here now. Batwing space shot, and yeah, with this one, when we've walked past it, looks like it's got quite a bit of force at the top. And also as well, what I do like is it does a countdown, and yeah, this kind of adds to the theme and atmosphere of it. But here we go, this looks like it was maybe repainted recently as well. That's the thing, when you've got the sun constantly beaming down on these rides, big job to keep the upkeep of the park and have it look nice. So yeah, I really appreciate the fact they've done that here.
Ready to launch. 5, 4, 3.
Pretty good and really forceful as well. Got some cracking airtime at the top.
I quite enjoyed that, to be honest.
Yeah, you get a great view across the park, and we also saw Dream World over in the distance. Another part that we're going to be doing this trip.
I can't wait.
There we go. Honestly, just seeing all this and discovering it for the first time, absolutely fantastic. What you got there, Charlotte?
This is Fanta raspberry, but I don't think you'll like it, to be honest.
It's like frozen, isn't it?
Frozen
Nice.
Fanta raspberry.
There you go, really good. Yeah, fantastic. I had a nice hot dog as well, which was good.
Oh, that was lovely.
Food's pretty good pricing out here.
Really good.
Yeah, it was £9.50 it worked out at when you convert it from Australian dollars.
That's for a meal.
Yeah, it was 17 Australian dollars, about £9.50 for a full meal
Good, that
with a
is.
drink, fries, and a hot dog. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, really enjoying it here so
Yeah,
far.
love it.
We've still got quite a bit of the park to see, and of course as well, we're going to be watching the parade later, and there's a stunt show here as well. Fantastic. So just before we make our way into the next area of the park, Warner Brothers Kids, that's got lots of different family attractions, we just wanted to mention about another roller coaster that's not open today.
Oh no, it's the Scooby-Doo roller coaster.
But the good news is we're coming back for it.
We are, because it's going to be reopening very soon.
Yeah, like at the time of recording, it's back open tomorrow.
Can't wait. I cannot wait to ride. It's like childhood nostalgia.
And we found out as well today from the marketing team that some of the props in there are really from the
Honestly,
movie.
I cannot wait to get on it.
Like they filmed parts of Scooby-Doo here and some of the real props, so we're going to see
Spooky
that.
Island.
Yeah, so we will be coming in. We're off to Wet n Wild, which is the water park that Village Roadshow own, and then we're going to come in here afterwards. So yeah, we'll have a little ride on Scooby-Doo and show you all that. Shame it's not available today, but that's the good thing with this trip. We're around in this area for like a week, so we can easily just nip in, do that, and of course it'd be rude not to have a few more rides on DC Rivals, wouldn't it?
Oh, I know.
Make the most of it. But here we go, it's the kids area. So this is off to the right when you come into the park. Of course, throughout this vlog, we've been comparing it quite a bit to Movie Park Germany. While there, this area of the park's all Nickelodeon themes. Yeah, this looks very different. However, this has got some similarities to the park Warner Madrid because they've got Roadrunner there, and also I've just noticed like a little Acme sign over there as well. Like you've got Acme Rapids over there. There isn't a Rapids here at this park. Yeah, this is nice. Very shaded under the big tree just here as well. That's all, folks. Love a bit of Looney Tunes. But yeah, we've got this little coaster to get on over here. So we're going to have a ride on Roadrunner roller coaster. Yeah, very similar to the ride that can be found at Park Warner over in Spain. When it comes to family coasters, you can't go wrong with a Vekoma Junior.
That was good fun, that one.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it was 23 years old, that.
Really?
Yeah, 23 years old.
I didn't realise.
Yeah, it looks in a good condition, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks in really
yeah,
good condition.
opened in year 2000.
Oh.
However, it had a new train for 2021 from
that's
Vekoma.
great, it's very nice.
Yeah, there we go, fun fact for you. Got a little driving school down here as well in the family area. It's quite cute, isn't it, with the little taxis going round. little water play area outside there as well. And yeah, a few of the little family flat rides here in the Looney Gardens just here. This looks quite interesting over here, look. Oh, it's a little bird cage, there we go. Sylvester and Tweety cages. Oh, that's quite a nice little ride, isn't it? It's got bits of theming around there as well. Yeah, very well themed family area, nice landscaping around here, and quite a few different attractions. We've also got a small little train ride here as well. Yeah, and it goes around this section here with some nice bits of theming. Yeah, that's the thing, there's quite a well themed area of the park. To be honest, the whole park, really well themed. Like,
I think so too.
A lot better themed than I was expecting actually. You know me, I like all the smaller details and bits of scenery around. And yeah, it looks fantastic. We're actually going to make our way shortly to the end of the main street to go and watch these stunt shows. Yeah, really looking forward to seeing this. Well, we saw this big building and thought, what's inside there? We found out there's a driving school, and can adults go on it or not?
I'm going on.
I wonder if you need a kid or not. Hello, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Hey. Oh, here we go, look at this. It's actually got Superman Escape just there as well with the top hat. There you go, this is awesome. Another bit of coaster track. I'm not too sure what that's supposed to represent. But look at this, there you go. How cool is this? Adults can go on. No way. Oh, I bet the queue's massive for this one, but look at this, it's well themed. Oh, I love it, all the little buildings around. Oh, this is really nice in here. Amazing. I love it. Here we go then. Well, this is the only driving that Charlotte's going to be doing this trip to Australia. Here she is. Oh my God, I love it. No bumping, please. Oh, have you ever been on a driving school?
Yeah, when I was about...
Look at her go! And yeah, I've worked out what this is supposed to represent. So the park used to have a Vekoma, look at her go, a Vekoma SLC called Arkham Asylum. And yeah, that's now been removed, ready for the new themed area. So yeah, obviously it's still in here. I wonder if they'll keep this little section in here, or if they'll change that. Unless they painted it purple, and then it could look like DC Rivals, I suppose. Yeah, let's go and find Charlotte, and I'll talk a bit more about what they're going to be replacing that SLC with. It's always good news though when they take out an SLC. Here she comes. I love how many adults there is on there. There's probably just as many adults as there is kids, to be honest. Here she comes. Hey. You having fun there, Charlotte?
This is absolutely fantastic.
Who needs DC Rivals Hypercoaster? Oh, round the roundabout there. Brilliant. What a great ride. I love how adults can go on as well. You don't need a kid. Here's a little preview of what the Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster looks like. And yeah, we'll be covering that, like I say, in another vlog. We'll be coming in specially for that. Shame it's closed today, but at least we've got time to come back. That's the good thing with us having a week down here in the Gold Coast. Well, it looks like you really enjoyed that there,
Honestly,
Charlotte.
that was so good. I just wish the cycle was a bit longer.
Yeah, it was quite a short cycle, but how well themed is that in there as well?
So cute.
Like the little entrance street, the Wild West area. Fantastic, and you actually go on with that, kid?
I know, it's brilliant.
Anyway, I was talking just about new attractions that are coming in. So yeah, they took the SLC out, which is good news, isn't it?
Yeah, it is good news.
Well, they're going to be bringing in 3 coasters, a dueling family boomerang, and also as well a Vekoma suspended coaster as part of the new Wizard of Oz themed area.
Oh, I think that'll be really nice, to be honest.
That's going to be opening up in 2024, so next year, and of course it's something to come back for in the future if we do ever get the lucky opportunity to come back to Australia. Such a long way for us, but it means that next time we come, whenever that may be, there will be new things to see.
A lot more new bits.
And you got to think that's just here. You know, there's going to be lots of other things at other parks to discover in the future. But yeah, it's great to see all this investment coming into the parks here in Australia. Obviously, they've had theme parks for quite a long time, but it really feels like this past sort of 5-6 years, there's been so much investment in these parks.
It's really good to see. It brings people back.
Really does, yeah, and it's great to see. Anyway, we're going to make our way now over towards the stunt show, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. We'll be able to film it as well, so we'll put in some highlights for you over the next few minutes.
It's always great to meet all of you and our lady extras.
from the Hollywood Stunt Show.
That was really good. I just wish there was a little bit more action in there.
Yeah, a more variety of the vehicles used would have been good.
Sort of just the same vehicles, but it was still good fun.
It was, yeah, and there was some great crowd interaction. The presenters were brilliant in there. Yeah, it really made it. Yeah, enjoyed it. About a 20-minute show right down here at the end of Main Street. But yeah, the park's pretty busy today. Queue times tend to vary from what we've seen at this park.
Queues don't seem too busy, then others seem quite busy, but it's just a mixture really.
Yeah, DC Rivals was on 45 when we saw that earlier. Some of the other rides on 30 minutes.
It's just a mix.
The busiest water ride really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's really good.
90 minutes that's on.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wild West adventure that we did down there, the Wild West water ride. But yeah, having a fantastic day here, really enjoying it. Just to be at the other side of the world, seeing their theme park offering and seeing that it's really good. I mean, it gives me really good expectations for the other parks that we're going to be doing.
I can't wait now.
Yeah, I mean, especially I'd expect the Village Roadshow parks to have a similar kind of vibe to this.
It's really good to be honest.
Yeah, and prices for things like food are really good here.
It's that expensive at all really.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, it's a nice park, got a very friendly atmosphere, staff are good. Yeah, we're really enjoying our day here.
Look at this lovely bird here. There's quite a few of them around the park. And they just walk about looking for food. Oh, he's in the queue. He's off to get a hot dog. One hot dog meal, please. Oh no, the wait's too long.
So we're down here at the other side of the park again now, and yeah, we're going to show you an ice skating rink that they've actually got here. I don't know if this is just for this time of year or if it's here all the time, but there is one.
Strange having an ice skating rink in summer.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Summer here in Australia, but I guess, you know, still associated with like Christmas and stuff, isn't it? So ice skating, and yeah, let's go and have a little look in here. Ooh. Here's a look inside here. Yeah, really nice, real ice skating rink. You got the Penguin A's just there as well. Some good lighting in here. Oh, there we go. Hey, got some moving heads on, got some music.
Something different about this.
Go on.
You have to wear a helmet.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, oh, I reckon that must just be, yeah, like a safety thing over
Wear a
here.
helmet.
There you go. I wonder if that's in all ice skating rinks in Australia or if that's just here. There's been in a theme park, but yeah, you got this here, and the thing is, it's included in your admission as well. Are you having a go, Charlotte?
No, I'm not going.
You don't want to risk it over here. Yeah, you won't fall in over here. Bit different when you're on the other side of the world. You don't want to put the rest of the trip in jeopardy.
100%
Yeah, with a
not.
hospital trip or anything. But yeah, it's nice in here. Well, we've pretty much seen all of the rides now here at Warner Brothers Movie World on the Gold Coast in Australia. But there's still this attraction for me to get on here, and I'm looking forward to giving this a go. It's Doomsday Destroyer. You know me, I love a good flat ride. And yeah, this looks really good, especially with the theming all around the middle there. It looks pretty intense actually as well. Really well decorated ride, yeah, all nicely painted up. There we go, and look at the buildings around here as well. Fantastic, really like the look of this round here. Doomsday Destroyer. So I'm going to give this a go. Charlotte's not going to be coming on this one, however, you'll get a few shots, won't you?
I'll get some shots, but I'm not going to come on.
No, quite an intense ride by the looks of it. Yeah, so we'll go and give this one a go. I'm looking forward to it.
So there he is on the ride. Now this ride opened in 2015 at the park and was manufactured by Intamin, which is quite interesting. And the restraints are very similar to the ones found on Falcon's Fury over at Busch Gardens. Didn't fancy this one, but it looks fantastic off-ride.
Completed lesson 1 in being a bad guy. Sometimes you need
Theming on it looks really good. This is the bit that I don't like, the hang time, but it doesn't seem too bad to be honest.
Superman will
Well, I tell you what, Doomsday Destroyer was fantastic, and yeah, it's nice to see a ride like that built by Intamin. It was really smooth, very comfortable. Bits of hang time at the top as well, which was nice. But yeah, overall a fantastic ride, and yeah, the same restraints as Falcon's Fury. So it's really good to see them bringing them sort of restraints onto a ride like that. I'd like to see more parts get something like that, to be honest. It was my first time doing one of those from Intamin. Obviously done one from lots of other manufacturers, but this was much better. Really comfortable, nice ride. Not a massive long cycle, but it's hardly got a queue, so it's good really, because it keeps the cycle short, keeps the queue down, and yeah, it's a nice filler ride, which is really important at these parks. Now, as we previously mentioned, they do film movies here, and yeah, that's something that they've done for quite some time. I mean, the likes of Scooby-Doo is filmed out here, and yeah, more recently, some of the newer films that come out have been filmed here.
It's really good to know that they're filmed here. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, when we're on DC Rivals, you can actually look across.
You can see a lot of the buildings, can't you?
Lots of the studios, and yeah, they've actually got studio showcase here, so we're going to have a little walk through and see what this is like. Yeah, should be really unique seeing something like this in the park. Really adds to the experience. So yeah, the stuff we're seeing in here is completely genuine. So yeah, really good to see. Yeah, this is all from Batman Legacy 1989, and of course you've got the plaques with the information on just here as well. So these are some of the props from Batman Returns. I think we know where the Flume Duck went from Alton Towers. Yeah, look at this, you can drive it, Charlotte. There you go. Steering wheel in there. 1992.
Rats.
Loads of rats down there. A mounted penguin.
Penguin with a rocket.
I like stuff like this. You know what it reminds me of a little bit? Warner Brothers Studio Tour London with Harry Potter. The same sort of setup, you know, that you're walking through. Oh, look at this. And there it is, the Batmobile itself. Awesome. Some props just over here from Batman and Robin. Really well thought out in here, and it's got air conditioning as well.
So nice and cool in here.
Yeah, it is. Thing is, in terms of humidity though, it's not too humid here.
No, it's not humid, it's just hot. It feels like a British summer, but just hotter.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It's not sweaty.
Yeah, it's not like a Florida kind
No,
of
it's
humid
not,
heat,
no.
and Singapore
Which
as
is
well,
nice,
which was
yeah.
really humid. Yeah, it's not like that here. Yeah, really well thought out. I like it in here. Always great seeing all the props, costumes, and all sorts. And this here shows how Batman's appearance has changed so much of the years. And yeah, the good thing is, viewers, we've actually got Batman himself just over here with a nice impression.
Hi, I'm Batman.
There you go. Oh, that was brilliant, that was. Highlight of the day. Not DC Rivals. Really nice in there, and yeah, great seeing all the vehicles, including the Batmobile, and lots of the costumes as well. But yeah, back here in the Wild West area, just to show you this over here now, a test seat for a water ride.
This is really good. So if you come here, you pull the lap bar down, and it comes up green to show you that you'll be okay on there, which is quite good.
Yeah, I think it's good how they do that for a water ride as well. I don't think I've ever seen one for a water ride, just coasters, so there you go. It's really nice how they do that. Love the logo as well for this park. Oh, you're right there.
I'm getting out of it quick.
Why?
In case I see a spider in there.
Oh, fine. There you go. There's some back down here though, we know that, we saw them earlier. Well, we're going to do a few more re-rides now this afternoon here at Warner Brothers Movie World. Get back on DC Rivals Hypercoaster, make the most of that.
Oh, exactly.
And get on some other bits as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a great park. Look at the theming. Like, some really nice bits to see here. It's not a huge park, similar size to Movie Park Germany, I'd say.
So.
Maybe a little bit smaller actually. However, what they've got here is really good quality, and of course we will be back for Scooby-Doo as well. Looking forward to that. Shame we haven't got it today, but at least with how we've planned this trip, it means we can get it in on another day.
Yes.
Which I'm really, really pleased about. We'll be heading into stage 12 just over there, and the Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster. But yeah, coming up shortly, we're going to be watching the parade as well. So yeah, looking forward to that. Well, we've just been to see the Scooby-Doo 4D adventure in the theatre just behind us. 15-minute film, and that was really good.
That's quite good. The chair movement in there is just crazy.
Yeah, we were going like this, weren't we? But no, it was really good. We are big Scooby-Doo fans.
I love Scooby-Doo.
And yeah, quite a lot of the film was actually filmed here as well. So yeah, like I say, we're going to be covering all of that. We'll talk a bit more about the film actually, and yeah, how it relates to this park when we come back and ride the ride in a few days' time. Yeah, that was really good. Nice 4D cinema.
I enjoyed it.
Some good effects. I'm not a massive 4D film fan, however, I thought that one was pretty good actually.
Quite well,
Yeah, some of the ones we've done recently have been really good. I think that's the thing. Technology is always improving, and the seats in there are ridiculous.
The song went up and down as well.
Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed that. Anyway, not long to go now until the parade, so we've got some highlights coming up for you all over the next few minutes. Hey, it's Superman. Woo! Awesome float. Big scale. I like all the smoke and all the bubbles coming out as well. It's heroes versus villains. comes the Joker. Oh, pyro. Oh, that's cool. Oi! Justice League. Love the pyro. All this smoke coming out really adds to the atmosphere of it all. Getting smoky here on the Gold Coast. Really good parade, it's quite long as well. What's quite unique is it comes down here, turns around at the bottom, and then comes back up this side, whilst the floats carry on coming down the other way as well. So you get two opportunities to see the floats. Like, oh, we got some fire coming up, I think. Yeah, this is really different. Yeah, like it comes down that way. There we go. So we got these going back this way. Hey, hello. Whoa! We're coming down the other side. Batman's on the way, is he? Look at this. How they interact with each other. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Bit of interaction between them. Fantastic. See you later, Batman. Some highlights there from the parade, and I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed that.
Oh, that was so good. Like the actual parade float was brilliant. They had like stuff all out going on there. I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was fantastic how they had the smoke coming from the buildings, the bubbles. There was the fire effects as well. I like them flamethrowers that the guy had.
Really good.
They're awesome. We need them for Halloween for a costume.
Yeah,
like, that'd be cool. Like a pack on his back full of gas or something, and then for them, they were awesome. It was a really nice parade, about 15 minutes. And like I say, it was quite unique how it actually came down here to the fountain, did the loop round, and then came back. And I liked how the characters were interacting with themselves.
Yeah, you got like Batman and the Joker like doing jokes between each other.
Yeah, pyrotechnics as well. Absolutely brilliant. What a day we've had here. It's been absolutely awesome. We've got just under 90 minutes until the park closes. So we're literally going to hammer out some more rides, get some re-rides in. We're going to do Superman Escape again, a few laps on DC Rivals, and then we'll wrap up the vlog.
Yeah.
We're also going to have a little stroll outside and just get a little bit more footage of DC Rivals from outside the park. It looks awesome from out on the parking lot. Just had another awesome ride on DC Rivals Hypercoaster, and I tell you what, it was running fast earlier and now it's even faster. It warms up so much, that ride.
Oh, that was such a great ride, but before we got on we went down the queue and there was a lizard and he was about this big in the queue.
I think he was even bigger than that, to be honest.
He was massive.
Like, you go to Florida and stuff, you see these little ones and you think, oh, look at that lizard. Here, it just casually strolled out of the bushes.
I was just like,
oh, it was so funny. But I tell you what a great day we've had here at Warner Brothers Movie World, the Gold Coast, Australia. Of course, DC Rivals been a massive highlight, and that's the thing, sometimes rides get hyped up a lot and they can be disappointing. That isn't the case with that. I absolutely loved it so much.
Brilliant. It warmed up so much throughout the day.
Yeah, I've had 7 rides I think on there.
Yeah,
the backwards seat as well was phenomenal. Really enjoyed that.
The backwards seat was absolutely fantastic.
We'll definitely be doing that again whilst we're here, and it was great as well that the park allowed us to capture some on-ride footage from there.
Really
What was that that flew behind?
Big
Big bird.
bird.
Yeah, great to get the POV footage, and just want to say thanks again to the park. The hospitality hospitality has been really nice of them, letting us get some footage. Along with that, the fast track, which we really do appreciate. Like I say, we're not really fast track people. However, when you've come to the other side of the world, you want to get as much in as you can do and make the most of it. You know, I say this to people who come like to Alton Towers from abroad. It can be beneficial getting fast track if you've only got one day somewhere and get everything in. But I tell you what, it's been a great day. Superman was also brilliant, wasn't it?
Oh, such a good ride.
Yeah, classic Intamin accelerator. Obviously, we'll be coming back for the Scooby-Doo coaster, so we'll do a little video from that, sharing our thoughts and have a little look at some of the props and things from the movie that are featured in the queue line.
Cannot wait.
So that'll be coming up, so stay tuned for that in a few days. Along with that, the water ride was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Wild
it was
West.
quite good, actually.
Yeah, that was really well themed. A water ride at Charlotte
I know,
Land.
but the steaming was so good. You didn't get too wet.
Yeah, and that's the thing, it's a nice park. It's not absolutely huge, but what they've got here is really nice, high quality. The park looks really well maintained. Staff have been really friendly and helpful.
Lovely and friendly.
Which has been great. The only thing for me, I'd like to see them improve some of the speediness of the operations.
I agree, yeah.
It takes a little while to dispatch the trains and things. We've seen that across a few rides. So I think, you know, a bit of feedback for the future, I'd love to see the operations be improved even more.
Faster operations.
Yeah, definitely. But what a brilliant day. Thanks to the park for having us. We really do appreciate it. And it's been great coming to a bucket list park and getting on a bucket list coaster. DC Rivals Hypercoaster has not disappointed. That leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you in the next video.